Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. This evening I'm smoking my LCS Briars Stubby apple. What a smoking machine this is. And in it I'm smoking Samuel Gawith's Lakeland Dark, which surprisingly has no Lakeland essence whatsoever. It is more of a dark-fired tobacco. The smell of it is it just smells like barbecue to me, just like a dark-fired. I open this up and that smelled like good old barbecue to me. I want to thank Stonehenge Minstrel for sending that to me. He sent that a while back, and I just now opened it up. That is some delicious stuff. But I get no Lakeland from it at all. So I've had quite the bird show going on here today, sitting out here. I had a cardinal up in the pine tree over here, and he was singing away, and I was looking for him, and I looked up and I saw him sitting in the pine tree, and the sun was just hitting on him just perfect, and it was just that red glow in the pine tree was just amazing. It was amazing to see. I wish I had a telephoto lens on a camera that I could have got a good picture of that, because man, it was beautiful. The sun was just hitting perfectly on him and lighting him up, and it was gorgeous. I got a blue jay out on a tree right across from me here, the one that was cut back. It's just sitting on one of the cut limbs, just perched up on there. they're just flying all around here. It's a beautiful evening. It is 7:22. The evenings seem to get longer and longer. Every night just seems the sun seems to last just a little bit longer every night here. I can't see that cardinal, but boy, I can sure hear him. So I was sitting out here last night, a little after midnight, and it's just pitch dark out here at night. And I hear someone say, "Excuse me, excuse me." It just freaked me out, boy. I didn't know where it was coming from. I look over here and I see a young man in his 20s standing at the fence over here. And he's asking me where some street is that I never heard of. And I couldn't hear him very well because I'm old. Played too much music over the years and just don't hear so well. So I kept asking him, what's the name of the street? He kept telling me, and I said, let me look on my phone, see if I can find it. So I pull up maps, put in the street name. It's not coming up. And now it's like 12:15, in the AM. And it's quiet here, other than the cars passing. There's nobody up at this time of night but me. So then he says, then he asks, do you know where such and such a park is? And I said, man, I never heard of that either. Let me look it up on maps, Couldn't find it on maps either. And he says, man, he goes, I'm lost. He goes, I don't know where I am. And he goes, what about Roanoke Avenue? And I said, okay, I've heard of Roanoke Avenue. That's right over this way. So let me pull it up on maps and I'll give you directions on how to get there. So I pull up Roanoke Avenue. And I give him directions on how to give him show it on maps so he could see where it is. He's a very nice young man. He's like, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you helping me. And I'd have driven him if I could drive, you know. It was 12:15 in the morning, and it's not that far. It was a half a mile from here, but 4 blocks that way. Very easy to find, but you're out at 12:15 in the morning, and it's kind of suspicious looking. But he's a very nice man, young man, very polite. But boy, it spooked me hearing somebody talking to me out here, and I couldn't see where he was at first, And I had the front lights on the house off, so I gotta make sure I turn those on when I'm out here. So I told him, come on in the gate here. The gate's right there. Just come on in. Well, he just jumps over the fence, Okay. He said, you mind if I jump the fence? And I'm like, no, go ahead, man. If that's easier for you. It's just a little 4-foot high chain link fence around the yard. My spidey senses were alert, I'll tell you. Luckily, I'm up on the deck, so I'm higher than he was, so it gave me a little bit of an advantage. But that was the first. That was a first for me, doing one of my videos. Anyway, I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless.